Boom, boom, bop. I believe I am live. I believe I am live. I don't know why I'm watching myself. I don't know how to do this. Figuring it out, guys. Figuring it out. Learning how to figure it out. Let's go ahead and pin this to the top. Let's go ahead and pin it to the top. Good. So it is now at the top. So everybody who comes in can now get it from the top. All right, y'all. Check this out. On today's agenda, we're talking about how we generated $371,000 in 90 days. How we generated $371,000 in 90 days for one of our clients. These people are in the e-commerce space. So they are in the e-commerce space. If you're in e-com, check this out. But a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about today are they apply across the board. And I'm going to go live on Instagram real quick. I'm going to go live on Instagram real quick. Let these people know what's going on. Let's let some people come in. I see we got 3 people. Let me go over here. If you're in here, go ahead and let me know that you're in here. Go ahead and let me know. There's a lag between what goes on here and what goes on Facebook. So if you guys see I'm live on Facebook, we're live inside the group. So I'm giving you guys a little inside scoop of what's going on. So if you guys hear me, hit me in the chat. If you guys hear me, hit me in the chat. Hey, what's up, Janaea? You see Gonzo. What's up, Vance? So there's a delay between Instagram and Facebook. I'm live inside my group if you guys want access to the people watching on Instagram. We go live once a week inside my Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group. It's about just under 100 members. And what we do is we do a live training every single week on how we grow businesses using paid advertisements and all types of marketing. My name is Christian King Kosa. Awesome. What's up, Vance? I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good. Janaea, hope you're doing great. So what we're talking about today, guys, while I have you here, is how we generated $371,000 in the last 90 days for one of our clients. Do they spend money? Yes. We took them from spending $1,500 a month to now they're spending well over 30 grand. I think last month we did $50,000 in spending. So I'm going to break down exactly how we started, where we're going. I'll give you a little bit of background on them too. Starting off hot, they're in the e-commerce space. These people reached out to me at the beginning, well, close to the beginning of the little coronavirus action. So close to the beginning of the whole coronavirus stuff, they reached out. They had a store and they said, hey, we shut down. We transferred online. And our online sales are about 10% of our total revenue. So since they rely heavily on foot traffic, we decided to get them over to Facebook and run some Facebook ads so that they can now make money. If you guys have any questions whatsoever while we're going through this, make sure you guys hop in and ask me. Awesome. So they reached out to me and we said, hey, look, when you're first making the transition from from in person to online, there's a lot of things that go in place, right? You gotta set up the advertisements, you gotta set up the ad account. There's a lot of testing involved. We need to know who exactly we're going to target, who we're not going to target, so on and so forth. So we make sure that we get the best result. But typically at the beginning of advertising, there is a little bit of risk, right? We got to find the right targets. We got to find the right messaging that's going to appeal to those targets. And for the most part, if we comply or follow with one of these formulas, then we'll go ahead and we'll find exactly what our target market is. We'll start getting an average cost per lead. Hey, we're getting leads for $5. Hey, we're getting sales for $10. Our return on ad spend is 2x. Our return on ad spend is 4x, so on and so forth. And we'll get all of that in this live right here today. I'm actually going to dive into the ad account. So you guys should definitely stick around for that. I'm going to dive into the ad account. I'm going to go over some of the advertisements that we're actually running. so on and so forth, and the process of what goes on in my head when I go to run these type of advertisements. So just right off the bat, some important things that we do need when we're going to run advertisements is we need a really good offer, a good product and a good offer. So if you have a good product, meaning you have a business that you've had for a while, it's doing good, you have whatever it might be, a service, a product, a t-shirt, some shorts, shoes, whatever it might be. If you have that and it's doing well and it's been doing well, chances are it's going to do well when you bring it onto Facebook, as long as you have a good offer. Offer is what grabs the attention. Have you ever driven by a car dealership and it says 0% interest, or it says no credit needed, all these different things? All of those things are offers to get you guys in through the door. So one of the most important things that contributed to us going from, to us getting to $371,000 over the last 90 days was just that, making sure that we had a good offer, a good product, good content to put in front of the consumer that's ideally going to come in and buy from us. So that's number one. Number two, follow up. We send texts, we send emails, we get them in through the door again. And by in through the door, I mean on our website. So we get them in through the door so they could continue to buy. Now, the first process is once you have the content, once you have the product that you're selling, once you have the offer, packaging all that into an advertisement where you stand in front of a video, right, in front of a camera, and you hit them with the, hey, before you guys skip this ad, my name is Christian Gosa, and I run advertisements for businesses just like yours doing over $30,000 a month. Like, if that sounds like you, that sounds like we can help you. We're offering free strategy sessions. Hit the link down below, so on and so forth. What's up, Lucas? What is going on? Lucas just joined the chat. Awesome. So I was at offer. Got Danny in the building, and I just disconnected my mic. I think I'm back. If you guys hear me, can you guys give me a thumbs up, making sure that you guys could hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if you guys could hear me. Awesome. Perfect. So we're going to keep going. We're talking about how we generated 371,000 in the last 90 days for one of our e-commerce clients. So we talked about product. It's important to have a good product. It's important to have a good offer. And then the next thing is packaging all of that into an advertisement where you stand in front of a camera, you have a nice picture, so on and so forth, and you have good ad copy that convinces people, it hits their emotions to get them to convert. That's number one. Number two is testing audiences. This is one of the biggest things. When you first get online, a lot of people, and this is what happens in our industry specifically, and by our industry, I mean like the digital marketing spaces, we talk to business owners every single day that have dealt with countless advertising agencies that all they do is lie to them. Hey, I'm going to get you 1 million leads in the next month. Hey, I'm going to get you 2 million leads in the next 30 days or whatever it is. So what happens is they say anything that they need to say in order to get the deal done, to collect the money, to put the money in their pocket. They take care of them for 30 days. It doesn't work out. They overpromise, they underdeliver. And what happens is they get shut out. And then now the business owner, it happens to them 3, 4, 5 times with different agencies. There's 3, 2,000, 1,500, 4 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, 10 grand in the hole. Then they come to talk to us, and then we're the ones that are trying to convince them that we're different. The reason why is because we explain to you exactly how it is. This does take time and it does take testing, and testing is what we're talking about now. We've tested over, I would say, over 300 audiences in the last year for this specific client. In January, they did $20,000 online. 29, excuse me. Last month, they did $156,000 online. And the reason why we were able to get there is because we need to test what audiences work, what audiences don't work, what audiences work, and what audiences don't work. And the faster we could find that, the faster we can scale an advertisement. So what are we looking for when we're testing? We're looking at interest. That's number one. First thing we think about is interest. What are people interested in that has to do with my product they're offering? This case, we're selling clothes, we're selling shoes, right? Are they interested in New Balance? Are they interested in streetwear? Excuse me. Are they interested in street fashion, Supreme, all these different things we could target because our clothes is similar to the ones that they are interested in. So if we put an advertisement with nice clothes to someone that's interested in clothes that's nice from a different brand or a similar brand, chances are we could get them to convert. So that's number one. We look at interest. Number two, we want to go to your warm audiences. We want to talk about what's up, Brandon. So number two, we want to get the warm audiences. If you have an email list, if you have a phone number list, if you have a text list, whatever you guys have, you grab that list, you put it in Facebook. Facebook says, hey, I'm going to try to find every account possible with this email and phone number. I appreciate you, Brandon. And then what we do is we go ahead and create lookalike audiences. So number one, we grab the interest, find out what people are interested in. Hey, if I'm selling oranges, I'm gonna try to target people that are interested in oranges. That's number one. Number two, we're gonna say, hey, do you have a list of 5,000 clients? Do you have a list of 10,000 clients? Do you have a list of 100, 200, 300 clients? Give me that list. We're gonna upload it to Facebook. Facebook is gonna try to find these accounts. Not only are we gonna retarget them, but we're also going to target people that have the same attributes and characteristics as them. Facebook is able to say, hey, this is Christian's information. Christian likes the Red Sox, right? So I just give him my email and my phone number. And then Facebook is able to say, oh, look, we found this account for Christian. Christian's interested in baseball, the Red Sox. He likes hockey. He likes wearing hats. He likes fishing. He likes watching hunting videos, all these different things. And then he does that for every single one of your clients. So Facebook does that for every single one of your clients. And what it does is it finds common attributes. So if you're in the real estate game, this is crazy because now we could say we have, let's say, a list of 10,000 clients. We upload that. Now Facebook is able to say, damn, all these 10,000 clients, they all have interest in getting loans, home ownership loans. They're all interested in first time buyer stuff. They're constantly searching that on Facebook. They're engaging with that type of content. So when they have all this information, now they're able to find people that have those same exact attributes, therefore hiring our chance of converting. So we're going to dive into the ad account. And if you're on Instagram, you're not going to be able to see this. But if you're on Facebook inside the group, you will be able to see it. If you're on Facebook, give me a thumbs up, a what's up, a something in the chat so that we could say what's up to you. So let's check this out. I'm going to go into the ad account and I will share this. Let me move this because I can't really see. Perfect. I literally can't see. Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec, y'all. See this. Let me see something. Can I turn this camera? Can I do this? Oh, it's going to be hard. Well, I'll try to hold it for everybody that's on Instagram. But guys, look, I don't want to, just so you guys know, I don't want to do this on Instagram every single time. So if you guys do want to join my private Facebook group, hit me in the DMs, shoot me a DM, ask me for access. I'll give you access. You could go and we do these trainings every single week. So again, check this out. If you're on Facebook, you guys are going to like this. So here we have a bunch of campaigns that we've ran since January to May, right? Here you could see all the money that we are spending. If we come over here, we could see amount spent, $14,000 on this campaign, $12,000, $11,000, 10, 5, 4, 4, 3, all these different advertisements. Total spend about $79,000. Are you guys ready for this? We got 10 million impressions, 2 million people that we reached. Now, this is where the fun stuff happens. How much money did we generate? 37,000 in this campaign. So we put 14,000 in, we got $37,000 out here. We put $12,000 in here and we got $27,000. That's 2x our money right there. $11,000 here and $29,000 there. So now what I want to do is I want to show you guys every single ad set. Look at all these. All of these are different audiences that we're testing. All of these. If you see there, this month alone, I think I hit my mic. Am I back? I think I hit my mic and I lost it. But anyways, so let me just go back real quick. Here we have all this money spent, and then here we have all the money that we made: 37, 27, 29, 12, 31. And if we go over to the ad sets, we're going to be able to see, if we get rid of the campaign, we're going to see, check this out. Look at all these different ad sets. All these ad sets are different targets. Remember when I told you there's 333 targets that we had to test in order to get to these numbers? In order to get to these numbers, we had to test 333 different audiences in order to get to those numbers. What does that tell us? That it's a process. It's not going to work on the first target. Maybe it does. Who knows? Hey, the first test that we run, maybe it works. Second test that we run, maybe it works. But it takes time in order to get to scale. So in January, we did about $29,000. We found targets. That's saying, hey, we were able to find people to buy stuff online. Now, once we find targets, this is the part that gets us to $371,000 in the last 90 days. Once we find targets, is scaling those targets. Now that we have targets, we're spending money, we're making money. Is how can we spend more money on those advertisements and generate more income? Hey, we're getting a 2x ROI, we're getting a 3x return on investment, we're getting a 4x return on investment. Great. Let's spend more money on those specific advertisements that are working, and let's make more money. And then this is how you scale a campaign from $29,000 a month to $40,000 a month, from 40 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150. And we're on track to do $200,000 online this month. Everybody's going to try to sell you a dream. It's easy. Anybody could do it. We've done it so many times, 100%, whatever. They're going to tell you everything that you want to hear in order for them to get the deal done, but they won't tell you that it takes testing, it takes time or money, sometimes even both. But I'll tell you what, once you do find the targets, let's say you go 2 months, you make no money. Worst case scenario, by the way. Worst case scenario, you go 2 months, you make no money. Worst case scenario, you got 2 million people that saw your advertisements. That's 2 million people that saw your advertisements. That's 2 million people that didn't know you that now know you, right? But you tested, you figured out what didn't work, and you're on your way to a scalable solution. So you went 2 months, you didn't make any money. Let's say you broke even in 2 months. So you broke even, you spent 3 grand, you made 3 grand, you spent 30 grand, you made 30 grand, you broke even. Now you have all these people that know you, you have a bunch of leads. And guess what? Now we have to figure out how can we go from break even to make more money. The way that you do that is you optimize your advertisements, you spend less on what doesn't work, you spend more on what works. And if you do that enough time, like Frank Kern says, if you do that enough times, your advertisements will be successful, and they'll be successful over time. We have clients that spend 60 grand with us. We have clients that spend 30 grand a month with us. We have clients that spend anywhere from 4 grand a month to 60 grand a month on advertisements. And they're always looking to get to the next level. Okay, cool. I'm spending 4 grand. That's awesome. How can I get to $10,000? How can I spend $30,000? How can I spend $100,000? That's how you have the right mindset. Keep hitting my mic. There we go. I'm back. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, guys, I'm live on Facebook and Instagram. I do this on my private Facebook group over here. So if you guys want access to that private Facebook group, hit me in the DMs and I'll send you a link so you could join. In fact, you could just go to www. Give me a second here. I'm going to type it in for the Instagram's people. www.scalewithadvertisements.com. Let's fix that up. believe that's it. Post it. Let's see if we can pin it, boom. So if you go to www.scalewithadvertisements.com, you'll be able to join the group that we're on Facebook right now. Every single week we go live doing one of these trainings where I tell you exactly how we generated revenue for one of our clients. We'll find out what we're talking about next week. I think we're going to talk about how we turned $5,000 into $55,000 in 30 days. Pretty cool class. We'll probably talk about, we'll show you the advertisements for that too. So we'll go in, we'll look at that. And that's not an e-commerce business. Instead, this is a lead generation business. It's a service business that's focused on that they did taxes. So they would do taxes for people. So the difference is one is generating sales online, the other one is generating leads so they could call them and they could close them. And so we'll show that next week. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys join in the group. If you guys want access to this training, just go ahead, join the group. It's going to be pinned to the top once you do join. And I appreciate y'all. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. How do I get out of here? There it is. Boom.